get my brightness up a little bit. Here we go. Let's see. Is it already up? Yeah. There we go. Like my light is dim and everything. Anywho, I'm gonna make this short and sweet. It's been a long day. Um, Super short and sweet. Um, what's going on? What's up, everyone? Charles Austin here, the chronic disease killer, the cancer preventer. Um, it's been a long day. This is another wonderful, thriving Thursday, and I thought this week I would have my computer issues worked out, but nope. Thought I was good. I got on here a couple of hours ago, and still, still, um, still. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put my phone. Where's my little holder? Yeah. Still. Issues. Let's see if this works. Okay. Yeah. All right. So, um, so again, another wonderful thriving Thursday. Once again, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash that subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video, share the video out to everyone that you know that needs to hear this information. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and X at Fitness Charles. I'm here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, giving you the latest, greatest, hottest, best health tips to help your health thrive. That is why we call it Thriving Thursday. So today I just wanted to do a quick little nugget on uh, I wanted to do a quick little nugget on cancer. Just the other day, um, I did a video yesterday, actually, real quick, about the fact that cancer doesn't run in families. So you can check that one out on the channel now. And it basically goes into how cancer isn't necessarily an issue with an issue about running in families. So did that one just yesterday, but today I just wanted to do a quick one on a common misconception about cancer is that it has so many different types. Like that's a common misconception, right? So most of the time, when you hear somebody talk about cancer, they'll say, "Hey, I have," they'll say, "I have stomach cancer," or they'll have breast cancer, or they'll say, colorectal cancer, whatever, right? And the misconception about this is that these are necessarily different types of cancer. So like I said, yesterday's video, I did a quick one early in the daytime about the fact that cancer doesn't necessarily run in families, right? Many people think that it's genetic, and most of it comes down to lifestyle, right? But today, real quick, because I know what day it is, right? For all them football fans out there, I know it's Thursday. I know I know that in about 10, 15, 20 minutes, you're going to be watching your football. So I'm going to be quick. So I think I'll be done in 10 minutes. I'm going to strive to be done in 10 minutes. That's my goal. But again, the message for here, real quick, is just to explain the fact that cancer is kind of cancer. Okay? It's all cancer. It's not about is it breast, is it cervical, is it prostate? It's all cancer, right? So, got my keyboard here, my handy keyboard, so I can type on my computer and I can show you all this wonderful stuff. All right. So, here we go. We're gonna start right here. Let's see. We got and welcome folks that's tuning in. Let me know where you are, where are you coming from, why are you here. Give a shout out, give a what's up or something. All right, but anyway. So this is a simple search, right? Oh, did it get a freeze? All right, so if you see a simple search right here, what we're talking about here is that cancer is described based on its location in the body and is described as different types of cancer because it originates in various parts, right? So the key thing is there's not necessarily different types of cancer, right? So as it says here, breast cancer is breast tissue cancer, right? So whenever you say somebody says breast cancer, they have abnormal cellular activity in their breast tissue, right? Oh no. Okay, we don't want to do that. When we say lung cancer, right, as you can see right there, when we say lung cancer, we have cancer that's in the lung. So it's cancer that's actually in your lungs, prostates in the prostate, et cetera, right? So again, cancer is based on location. Okay, so there's not necessarily different types per se of cancer, right? So here's the thing that folks need to know. All right, here's the things that folks need to know about cancer, right? So the most basic explanation behind cancer is that cancer is basically your cells doing stuff that they're not supposed to do, right? So normally throughout life, you have this stuff, and then you probably learned this. You probably learned this in biology or whatever science class, middle school, high school back in the day. Your cells normally are dividing and they're doing stuff and growing and dying throughout their normal life cycle. And uh, anyway, they're probably doing something in their normal life cycle and they're dying, they're going, and you pee them out, you poop them out. But cancer is a little bit different. And what do you think about Charlie Kirk's death? I don't have any comments, man. People die all the time. Nobody wants to die. I don't know. I don't know anything about that. But with cancer, it's a little bit different. These things kind of just do whatever they want, right? So if we describe, like, and these are basic searches, right? Right? So watch this. Basic searches. This is stuff that anybody can do, but I'm just here to break it down for you, right? So as it says here, cancer is a disease characterized by uncontrolled growth of abnormal cells in the body. Okay, so these cells, as it says here, these cells grow and spread to other areas, disrupting normal body functions. And as it says here, cancer can start anywhere. Anywhere in the body you can have cancer. So there is no types. Anywhere in the body you can have cancer. So when you're dealing with cancer, it's not about, oh, well, I need to cure this type. I need to fix this type. I need to treat this type. No, cancer is treated the same way. Okay? Cancer is treated the same way. Now, again, I don't necessarily get on here much to talk about treatment. Okay? That's not what I do. I'm not a doctor. I don't do treatment. All right? But I do prevention. So what I did the other day, and I don't have my book with me, but what I did the other day is I read from my book, one of my favorite books. It's the doctor's book for preventative food to prevent disease or something like that. And it went over all the different things you can do to prevent cancer, right? So it's crazy. I don't even know. It's crazy that, let's see here. Yeah. Watch this. So most people say, oh, it runs in your families, but it's very simple. And what you're going to find about most, if not all, chronic disease is they're all going to basically tell you the same thing. So this one says to prevent cancer, consider the following. Everybody knows you shouldn't be smoking cigarettes. And then when they say healthy diet, they always, this is the crazy thing, y'all. And here's where whenever I look up stuff, because I don't really plan my lives, I kind of pick a topic and I say, what am I going to talk about, real quick. The crazy thing is, when it says eat a healthy diet, right? It says focus on fruits, vegetables, whole grains. So right here on this line, we're talking about eating a bunch of plant foods. Okay, we're talking about eating a bunch of plant foods. But for some reason, there's not a push among cancer patients. There's not a push among people in the cancer community, they're always talking about finding the latest cure, but they are not talking about the fact that the prescription, if you will, for preventing this stuff is consuming all these types of foods. And here goes: maintain a healthy weight, be physically active, limit alcohol consumption. Now I don't know about this one. I ain't with this one. Get this one out of here. I'm not with the get vaccinated thing, right? But watch this. So the ways to prevent cancer says maintain healthy weight, eat healthy diet, don't smoke, don't drink, etc. Right? And let's change this to the leading cause of death real quick. We're gonna change this to heart disease. Okay? So if we change it to heart disease, what does it say? Same thing. Right? Limit alcohol consumption, exercise, eat a healthy diet, don't smoke, right? Let's do another one real quick before I get out of here. What are the best ways we're gonna change this to prevent diabetes? Woohoo! Alrighty. Same thing. Healthy eating, regular exercise. All right. Weight management, yada yada yada. It's the same thing. So what's the moral? What's the moral, y'all? If you want to prevent, if you want to prevent cancer, if you want to prevent heart disease, if you want to prevent all chronic disease, it's the same prescription. Okay, we got to make sure we're eating the right things. We got to eat a human diet, and we have to move. We have to get up. We have to reduce our stress. We have to sleep. We have to do all these things in order to make sure that we're at our best self. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll on that one. That was a message for today that cancer is cancer. Okay, there is no such thing as this type of cancer. It's all your own cells. Okay, whenever you give your cells the wrong information, and the wrong information can be the wrong stress, too much stress, the wrong food, being sedentary, the chemicals. The chemicals are the biggest thing. All right, medications, all these different things. You think that when you go to the doctor and they're giving you certain medications that they're actually helping you. Most of the time, these things are the things that's creating more disease. All right, so the same things that you need to do to prevent all other diseases, you do for cancer. All right, but cancer is cancer. It all kills. It's all deadly, and it's your own cells. It just depends on where it decides to grow inside your body. Okay, so as always, if you watch this video and you say, hey, I have a question, I have a comment, I have a concern, drop it in the chat, drop it in the comment box, send me a DM when you have questions, right? I like to do Q&A at the end of these, all right? So if you have a question, drop it before I get out of here. I'll do my quick little outro. You can follow me on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on X at Fitness Charles. I'll be streaming here live every Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. And I'll try to get it in before football because we know nobody's here after football. But as always, be happy, be healthy, be fit forever. Catch y'all next time.